So there was a video. I don't know if a lot of people are familiar, but y'all probably know. Hip hop heads know about China Mac. He's an MC, and I can't name like one or two China Mac songs, but I know he's he can spit, like he can rap. I've seen some freestyles. He's really
You've
been.
seen him on DJ Vlad. Come on, you know, y'all.
Is that where it's
from? If you don't know his music, you know his interviews.
Maybe that's what it is, man.
Oh,
I might
that
have seen
guy.
a couple
Yeah,
clips.
I remember.
Yeah,
that
guy.
Still, I'm not hip, man. I don't watch that show, so I don't even know who this guy is.
No, I'm talking about he's I guess he's a street guy, man. He Chinese heritage, and he's been to jail and all that, and he's a tough guy, I guess. But I say that to say he's been on YouTube because he's been going back and forth with a lot of people about Asian hate as it relates to like the hip hop culture, the culture vulture conversation. All that stuff is coming up. So I came across a video, and I've never seen anything like this in my life. These rapping grandmothers filmed a Stop Asian Hate music video in San Francisco's Chinatown. So I don't know how to describe. I showed the fellas the video, but it's a lot of grannies. They got all of them got the same shirt on that says Unity, which is actually kind of dope. I'm looking at the t-shirt right now. There's a video of them on some like on
one of the shirts.
Oh man, my audio was going in and out. So I'm looking at this looking at this picture, and it's kind of like the We Are the World joint. Y'all remember when Quincy was in the studio and you can see everybody, the headsets on and all that? Like it kind of give you that vibe. But from a hip hop standpoint, I'm looking at this like I don't know what to think.
It's not hip hop. First of all,
talk to me, Terry, man, because I was a little confused on this one, man. I get the message, but is his hip hop, does that have to be the vessel for everything? Like, do we have to do rap?
That's what I don't understand, man.
For everything, I'm confused.
Why? Every time somebody wants to make a statement or do something to be heard, want to put on hats to the back, oversized shirt or a jersey or something, and spit a whack rap. I mean, why does it always have to be this way? I don't understand. I don't like it. I don't stand for it. And particular video is what's the proper wording for this?
Not good.
Not good. That works.
Pandering.
There it is.
Yeah, it's along the line of pandering.
There it is.
That kind of goes with the whole corniness of having to make it a rap every time you want to do something.
Extra corny.
Yeah. I like it. With that being said, the message is lost when you got to do that.
Very true.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, because none of us, because I don't think there's anybody who's on this show who hears, Stop Asian Hate and is like, oh no, I can't get with the message. But it's just like, why? And shout out to my whole Asian community. You know what I'm saying? Because like, I get it as far as y'all wanting to get this message out. You know what I'm saying? I don't want anybody to think that because we're critical of this rap video, if you will, that we are not supportive of that message. You know what I'm saying? Especially, I got people out in San Francisco. My homegirl Cecilia. You know what I'm saying? Like. And her whole family is like, yo, this is a real thing. And of course, like there's actually a whole kind of connection between, the Chinese community and the black community, because there was an organization called Yellow Peril. Mm-hmm. And it was like Yellow Peril supports the Black Panthers. And there's a connection there, that a lot of people, they talk about all the problems that the black and the Asian community have had, but, they don't talk about the unity. But it's just like when I saw this video, like Terry said, like, why is it always you got to come to hip hop culture and it almost seems like it's a parody and it's not.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's the word.
Yeah. I didn't like that. And I'm not saying that like, our Asian brothers and sisters can't be involved in this hip hop because I would never say that because I've been in this hip hop thing too long and kicked it with too many Asian cats who are really about this hip hop.
The rapping grandmas. It doesn't matter what race they were. If I hear anybody call themselves the rapping grandmas, I'm automatically turned off.
Okay.
And and this is the thing, and like somebody else brought this up. I can't remember where I heard, but like, and this is just something for the, you know, for the chat and just for conversation in general. You know, when the Stop Asian Hate thing came out, you never heard any politicians or any, you know, body from the quote unquote right come out and say, no, it's Stop All Hate. Just say they didn't do the same thing they did to Black Lives Matter. Now, I have my issues with Black Lives Matter as an organization, but just the theme and the statement of Black Lives Matter,
yeah,
you know, it was almost, there was an immediate pushback to saying, no, all lives matter.
Yeah.
Like, but when it was like Stop Asian Hate, that same thing, you know. And so like there's a lot of layers to this, man, you know.
100%,
and you know 100%. I just think it's we got to have the conversations, but like sometimes we got to be, when we see stuff like the rapping grandmas, like, as if it was a bunch of black grandmothers rapping about, like, you know, Black Lives Matter, I'd be like, come on, we can find another way to get this message.
That's my thing. We can find we can find another way at the end of the day to,
I think we all
get this message
agree.
across.
We don't care for Bebop and Rocksteady. What's those two black women that run with Trump?
I've been calling them Bebop and Rocksteady so long. I don't even. What was Silk Times Leather? Diamond and Silk. Diamond and Silk.
Diamond and Silk. Yeah.
Okay,
Didn't like them either.
Well, you know.
So the disapproval is equally balanced.
Equally balanced. Don't jump in there, man. But
yeah, I need you to speak on Asian issues and black issues in the community and how it all goes together.
Long, yeah. Put a bow on it for me, Long. Talk. Make some sense of all this foolishness.
If you really want to know how I feel,
tell them how you feel, son.
Right. I mean, you guys touched it. I mean, you know, it's one of the things with like speaking last. It's like you guys touched on everything already. Like, this Stop Asian Hate thing is a real thing. This makes a parody of it, even though I don't think their intentions were to make a parody of it. But, you know, they're really kind of amiss with what they're trying to. Who is their target audience with this? You know, that would be my question.
That's a good question.
Who's their target audience?
Grandma.
Yeah, but grandmas don't listen to that.
The first part of it is all in Chinese, and if it's not in Chinese, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I mean, I'm not trying to say that all Asian languages
I apologize.
The same. I just assumed that it was in Chinese.
Yep. I think
so
it is,
if I'm
actually.
wrong, you know, please drag me for that. It is what it is. But you know, you're trying to get the word out. You can't get the word out in Chinese, like, because you need people who don't speak Chinese to hear your message.
Jump back in there, Lone. What were you gonna say?
No, I mean that's pretty much it. You know, like, I mean, the messages are real. You know, like the intent. I get the intent, but it's a real poor execution, in my opinion. There are better ways, you know, to spend your time and efforts. But then again, we're talking about it, so who knows?
Hey, yeah, caught my attention. At the end of the day, caught my attention, and I've never seen anything that I can compare to it. So
yeah, and it was really bad.
And
it was really bad. It was horrible, absolutely horrible. So
I would rather them sit around and do grandma things and just have a conversation about it rather than rapping about it. To be honest with you.
Jerry, I'm with you, man. At the end of the day, and basically all of us with the same sentiments is, why rap? Let's just
like I can't really say the title of this song, but there's a preacher in his congregation came up with the song talking about how Jesus was down. Y'all can that.
Yeah, we
can check that out. But that's along the same lines as this video, in my personal opinion.
If you've enjoyed this segment from the New Old Heads podcast, make sure to join our live chat every Tuesday from 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern at youtube.com/New Old Heads Network. Make sure to subscribe and hit that bell for notifications. We also invite you to join our private Discord community at newoldheads.com/community.